Okay, so Tamers has two movies. Both canon. Just gonna go ahead and get that out of the way. Um, Now the first one is called Island of Adventures. I've only seen it twice, so if I get some facts wrong or if I leave out some things of the story or my story description is terrible, it's because this is the movie I am least familiar with. Because I hate it a little less than Gold Hurricane. This is probably my second least favorite movie in the series. Movie line, whatever the heck. Because it kind of suffers the same problem. So, kind of starts off with Takato having to go to his cousin's place, which is off some other part of Japan. And he kind of lives in like a little beach hut near the ocean. And he brings Gilmon with him, which is kind of funny, seeing him trying to drag Gilmon through the airport. And Kulumon somehow sneaks his little tushy on the airplane somehow. That little guy knows how to get around. That's why I love him so much. And when they get there, they're kind of ambushed somehow by a bunch of rogue Digimon after a girl gets there. Now, there's this guy that's making a virtual pet type thing. And this is like becoming the big thing. It's like a little dog virtual pet thing, and it's becoming a big deal. And the guy who created it, his daughter is the one that was on the island with them where they found her. So Digimon keep trying to catch her. I'm trying to go over this really quickly because, like I said, I'm not very familiar with the story. So while they're taking care of this, an Omnimon tells Lee and Rika that something's about to go down. There's this Digimon called Golfmon, I forgot what he was called in the Japanese version, that's trying to use this thing to infect computers everywhere and like crash the system and put the world in chaos, which shutting down all technology would really do that. Ah, chicken sandwich isn't settling too well with me right now. Of course, I have to be on camera when that happens. Okay, so he takes Henry Lee. Bleh, I keep wanting to call him Lee. Oh, I want to call him Lee. I keep calling him Henry. He takes Lee and Rika to where Takato is. Now, this girl was kidnapped. I forgot her name. And Takato's going on a rescue mission. He gets there at the same time as Omnimon brings in Lee and Rika. He can't enter the real world due to digital data issues or being injured or something. So he leaves it up to those three. And the spokesperson for this VP thing says that the girl owns the original, and if he can get his hands on that thing, then it's over. But I kind of skipped over this. The pet is actually a Digimon. I forgot its name too. But this thing is fighting for her. It's basically, she had a dog that died in the ocean, and her dad made that program in honor of the dog, and this Digimon has that dog's personality in it. So she's a bit freaked out and at the same time happy to have him back, but not the way he was. So she's kind of confused of how to handle it. So the dog is defending her, and his name. The spokesperson is actually Golfmon. So he's sending all the Digimon after her to get the original VPET program. And then he sends the Tamers to like this virtual world he created. And this is sometime, I want to say it's sometime during the Deva saga. I think. Yes. Because they're all at ultimate and that's as strong as they can get. So they get plunged into there, and War, Growlmon, Rapidmon, and Taumon have to fight Golfmon here, and they're not really doing too well because Golfmon's a Mega, and like I said, they haven't gotten to Mega at this point. So they're kind of getting thrown around, not looking too good, until they start like breaking the world around them. And I know I'm skipping over crap, but like I said, I haven't seen this movie in a while. Blech, sue me. And they end up finishing them off with this. Okay, the first time I saw this movie, I didn't really think anything of it, but the second time I watched this movie, I'm sitting here thinking, what? They like turn into liquid, fuse into a bird, and then kill him. I don't. They don't explain it. They don't react to it. It just kind of happens. And I'm kind of dumbfounded by it. Because, like I said, they turn into, like, gel and, like, fuse together. And, what? I don't know. I really, really have no idea what in the world. I'm just as confused as you guys are, if you guys are confused. Maybe because it's kind of like a made-up world, that they just tried something and it worked, but so there was no explanation for it. When they kill Golfmon, the program kind of gets shut down, and yeah. And like I said, I know I jumped over a lot of stuff, I know I missed a lot of key points, but yeah, I'm not very familiar with this movie. Like I said, it's not that, it kind of suffers the same problem as Golden Hurricane. It kind of drags out too long. It's got a lot of, it has less dead spaces, because I mean there's actually some pretty good fight scenes in this one, but it has a better story. And yes, this movie is canon because Takato ends up going back there during the D-Reaper arc. So this movie is, it's real. It's legit to the story. I don't know, it suffers the same fate as Golden Hurricane. It's boring. It lasts too long. There's a lot of what moments in it. Just, I don't know, I'm just... Just that last attack thing really bugs the crap out of me. It just kind of happens and you're just like, eh. But, don't worry, Tamers gets another chance. The next movie is much, much better.